Hello my friends, welcome back to Keto and the Chaos. My name is Tammy, and on this channel I like to share all my tips and tricks on how I lost over 200 pounds without bariatric surgery and how you can be successful on your own weight loss journey. So if that's what you're looking for, don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the bell for more videos like this one to inspire you to get started. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I am super excited to be talking about my 1 month tummy tuck update. In this video, if you are new here and this is your first video, this is like my 16th or something like video in this series. So if you want to check out the whole playlist start to finish, click on my main channel page, go up to the playlist tab, and you can find the tummy tuck playlist in that list. So yes, if you are also new here, let me tell you a little bit about the procedures that I had done. On July 15th, 2021, I had a full belt tummy tuck. So that was all the way around, back and front. They lifted the booty and the thighs in the back, and they tummy tucked the front. I also had what they call a Fleur De Lis incision, which is a vertical incision all the way from the breastbone to the pubic bone. And that was in order to decrease the loose skin above the top of the belly button, because the doctor told me he could just pull it all down, but that I would be left with a lot of loose skin, laxity is what he called it, above the belly button. I'm super glad I did that because it was able to really give me a nice contour, because I did not have any fat on the sides or back to lipo. So I couldn't get that really curvy figure looking thing the way most people do it with the tummy tuck. And so by cinching in the skin that way, I was really able to take advantage of the fact that I had really shrunk my torso and that I had a really nice natural shape anyway. Like I said, it lifted my booty area up a little bit, and at first I was super disappointed in that area. It looked super flat and weird and bubbly and just altogether strange. So I was trying really hard not to look at it for a long time, but the last little while here, it's really settling into place, and I'm starting to love it. And I will be talking about that a little bit more in the later on in the video, as well as showing you this outfit that I am wearing, which I just put on to go out on the town with Dave. We're just gonna go dinner and a movie. We haven't really been on a date for a while. Basically Dave just been taking care of me since the surgery, taking care of the kids, working, cleaning, doing all the things, and we really haven't taken the time to connect with each other, and we're really starting to miss that. And Dave suggested we go out on a date, and I was like, hey, let's go today. We'll celebrate my 1 month tummy tuck-versary and try and have a little bit of fun today. It's not the first time we've gone out to eat. It'll be the first time we've really gone out on a date, and I've done the whole makeup and an outfit. Anyway, I'll show you that in a minute. So let's talk about this week though, the challenges that I faced this week and some of the mental struggles and hurdles that I've had to overcome. So one of the main issues that I had this week was really starting to wear on me the long term of this recovery. Now, at the very beginning, I felt pretty man, this is gonna be easy because this is not as bad as I expected, and I have got this in the bag. I was feeling really, really amazing at the very beginning, wow, this is easy, I can do this kind of thing. And I think that's because one thing I've learned about myself recently, apparently, is that I'm really good with acute, short-term, intense pain. When I would give birth to my children, I found over the times of giving birth to 8 children that towards the end of the children, I really grew to love Pitocin inductions, which at the beginning I was super afraid of, but I just really found that I enjoyed that acute, tight, piercing pain a lot more than this long, going on forever, taking a billion years, because most of my babies were about 21 to 24 hours childbirth. Now, this isn't a birthing discussion video, but it's just a point out that I really preferred to deal with the quicker, more painful contractions that I felt were being more productive than the ones that weren't as bad, that were taking for freaking ever. And that's seriously how I feel about this process. I really thought that I had prepared mentally for everything that could happen with this process. I had prepared mentally for the actual surgery itself. I watched at least 10 full videos of the process. And let me tell you, the first time I watched what was going to happen to me, I literally got a pit in my stomach and was like, oh my gosh. But after I'd watched 10 of them, I was used to it. I was excited about it. I knew exactly what to ask my plastic surgeon. I knew what I wanted. I knew the things that they were going to do, and I was excited about it. And so I was prepared for the surgery part of it. I was prepared for the pain afterward. I knew I was going to stay on top of my meds. Of course, we know I wasn't prepared for the nausea, which we still don't really have a firm, definitive answer about what brought it on. I really think it was just my body's reaction to trauma. And because I had stopped taking the pain pills, it just exacerbated it. And once I got back on the pain pills and got back in my regimen of things kind of evened out. So I really think that was what it was. But we don't know. I wasn't prepared for the nausea. I wasn't prepared. So I was prepared for the pain. I knew the pain was coming. I had my lift chair and all my things that I bought, and I methodically planned of anything I could think of that I could possibly use in my post-surgical time to make things easier. I also firmly expected to have regret and post-operative depression. I have had postpartum depression several times. I expected this traumatic event to cause some sort of post-operative depression, and that didn't really happen. I mean, I was dealing a lot with the physical and stuff, and I have had moments of like down, but as for a real depression like breakdown, I had not actually had too much of that, except for, of course, dealing with the not very kind comments on YouTube, but that is a whole other story. But as far as depression about the surgery, regret about the surgery, I never really had any of that, especially in the very beginning stages, and I kind of expected that, was prepared for it. Well, what I was not prepared for, which I thought I really thought I was, because people would ask me, like, how long is this process going to take? Like, how long are you going to be down for? And I would say, like, it's supposed to be really long, like 6 weeks or more. And people are like, oh my gosh, that sounds so awful. And I thought, oh, isn't that like normal for surgery? In my mind, saying that, it was something I said, but it wasn't something I'd ever like been through or understood. You know, after postpartum, doing that 6 weeks of healing and getting my body back to normal, I've got a brand new baby to cuddle and coo and nurse and change diapers and whatever to distract me from it, right? I have something to do, something that's important, and something that gives you rewards. And instead, with this process, basically every single time I try to do anything productive, I feel like I'm going backwards. Because every time I would get up and go for a walk, or go like shopping, or like I cleaned the bathroom last week, and we know what happened with that if we watched last week's video. All that stuff like just makes more swelling, more pain, and makes me more irritable, because like I want to be able to do stuff. Like, I want to be able to use my body. I want to be able to like do stuff. So I do have some clips I want to share with you guys of some of the things that I did this week. So I'm going to stick those in for you. I got given a gift, and considering I was pretty much down at the beginning of the week, it was a super nice gift. I'm going to put that clip in here, and then anything else that I recorded from the week that I found kind of interesting, including I went shopping at Walmart, and I'll show you a little bit about what I bought there, including this outfit, which is divine. Can you believe I bought this at Walmart? Well, you won't be able to believe it when you see it, because it's so good. But let me come back. I'm going to talk to you about what happened to me yesterday. And let me tell you, it was not good. Morning, guys. It is Sunday. It's actually Sunday afternoon. I just got out of the shower, and I am wearing these super cute PJs that Sherlyn sent me. Thank you so much, Sherlyn. These are so comfortable, and they fit me. I was really worried that my clothes weren't going to fit me after this whole thing because of all the swelling, but so far so good on pretty much everything. Still in size small. My legs are really swollen. I just checked the seromas. My thigh seroma is doing a lot better, but my stomach seroma is gigantic. So it's going to be drained in 2 days if I can survive that long. Ever since Thursday when I cleaned the bathroom, I've basically been relegated to the bed. I have had horrible pain in my hips from where I was bending over to pick things up and scrub. That was super dumb, way too much too soon, and I've basically been bedridden for days since I decided to do that, so 3 weeks was not the time to do deep cleaning, but it was driving me crazy. So this is also something I set up this morning. Got my little warmer going that Jennifer Costa gave me at our lunch, and sunflower thing, and also these were from Can Dance Brewer, bringing a little sunshine into my recovery space. So yeah, that's where I am on day, what is this, 24? Day 24 of my recovery. So far everything's healing normally and healing well. I just need to try and be a little bit patient. So back to the bed. Can Dance is going to come chat with me, I think, in a little while and keep me entertained for a few hours. And yeah, that's my Sunday. Alrighty guys, it is day 26 and I am going to be going to the doctor to have my seromas drained again today. So I thought I would give you guys a little bit of an update. This one it's still kind of swollen, but it doesn't feel quite as hard as it did before. All the bruising is almost gone off my leg, which is nice. So I'm feeling like this one is really improving, but this one here, as you can see, I've got a lot of swelling right here that I did not have before. It's getting really, what do you call it, waterbeddy. Let's see if I can get in the light where you can really see there we go. See how when I push here, it kind of wiggles over there? That's the sign that this is fluid, that it's full of fluid. You can see now it's not just on this side, it's kind of moved to the other side and down in here. But the most concerning thing to me this morning is this very strange rash. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have like this petechial rash all along here and up here, and it goes like, it looks almost like an allergic reaction to something, which is weird because there's no way I could be, I mean, the only thing inside my binder is this that's touching me. Like, it's soft foam. I've been wearing it from day one. And so it cannot be like the binder rubbing me or like this thing moving around or anything. My faja is a little tighter than the other one, and then maybe that's part of it. I don't know, but I am really concerned about this petechial rash. I haven't heard of anyone else having this, so that has me very concerned. So as I go into the appointment today, I will probably not be able to film. I don't have Dave with me, so it makes it really tricky, and it's like awkward to like try and film up close and personal, if you know what I mean, because you know I'm not dressed and trying to drain these things out with needles and things. So I will of course probably talk to you when I get there, but I will keep you guys updated on what happens with this, what that rash could be. This is new. I've been on the Tummy Tuck Facebook boards for a while, and I've never heard anyone complaining about a petechial rash, so that makes me a little stressed out. So anyway, yeah, happy day 26, and we're off to the doctor. Can't even see it in the camera, but in the real life it's way red all over here. Crazy. I'm all ready to see him. See how it goes. I'll let you know. Alrighty, all done. So here's the news. Good news, I guess, on most fronts. The rash, they really think, is from my lipofoam, especially because I just started using like Aquaphor on my incisions, and they think that maybe the foam is either too loose or it's sticking to my stomach and moving around in the night, causing the rash, because the rash is only where the foam is. So they don't think it's any kind of like petechiae or anything. They just think it's skin abrasion, just being irritated. So they told me to either stop wearing the foam or to wear something between me and the foam. So for right now, I'm going to put like camis under the foam and see how that goes, because I feel like it's not tight enough without the foam. As far as the belly seroma, they actually said it didn't look like it needed to be drained. The nurse went ahead and tried to drain it, and there wasn't even 20 in there. So they think that it's actually just regular swelling. It probably came from when I cleaned the bathroom on Thursday and hurt the back of me, that the swelling is just coming around to the front. I think it's probably just that. So that's good. And my thigh, they only drained out like about that much of one small syringe. So we're getting to the end of this aroma journey. It sounds like, it looks like everything is really improving. All of my scar lines are like tiny little pin scars now. They're looking so good. And so they're very pleased with how everything looks. And they want me to come back in a week to do another drain on the thigh and just for another follow-up, just to make sure everything is okay. So yeah, that's where we are. Good news. Well, everything's great. Oh, and they told me I could, if I want to, stop wearing the faja and move to like more like high-waisted Spanx. I don't own any high-waisted Spanx, so it's going to be a minute before I do that because I don't even know like what size to buy of that kind of stuff. But anyway, that's my update for today. Today is my first official day back as dance mom. Dave took the kids to their clogging thing yesterday, but I have to take them today. Tomorrow, I have to take them for half the time, and then I'm going to be meeting up with Debbie Lyman. We tried to get together in the past and hasn't worked out, and she's here again, and she's a follower here on the channel, and we're going to go out to eat at a fancy Brazilian place, I guess, on Wednesday night. And then Thursday, I'm going to have to take the kids to dance again. It's like 4 hours at the dance studio. Dave got me like some kind of chair to like lay out on the grass. I hope I just feel brave enough to do that and not just feel completely stupid, because I think a lot of people think I should be like back to normal by now, because it's like been almost 4 weeks. Be 4 weeks in 2 days, right? So people feel like I should be back to normal. Well, I'll tell you what, I am not back to normal. Yeah, I can do almost anything for a short amount of time, but like I learned the hard way with the bathroom situation. The bathroom situation, that's funny. If I exert myself when I'm feeling good, I may be in a world of hurt and not be able to function as a human being for days and days. I still have a lot of pain in my hip from that, still to this day. So, yeah. I don't think people realize how involved a surgery like this is. It's really intense. All right, well, that's it. So I'm gonna head home, and if I feel like it, I'll show you guys my little setup at the dance studio later today. Might get a kick out of it if I'm brave enough to do it. Otherwise, I might just like be in the van and like lean the seat back and put my feet up on the dash if it's not too hot. But it's blazing, blazing, blazing hot, so we'll see. Alrighty, guys, catch you in a little while. All right, I'm situated. Actually, I've been here for about 3 hours now in this spot, but I thought Ruby will show you what it looks like. Hey, Ruby, show you what I look like. Pillow, a little chair. Dave got me at Walmart last night. Alrighty, guys, it is Wednesday night. And Dave and I are here at the Riverwoods. We are meeting up with the Debbie Lyman. We're gonna eat at a Brazilian steakhouse buffet or something. Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay, go. There she is. Hi. Super fun. Aftermath, guys. We filmed nothing of it. Let's look at this table. I promise we're not slobs. They like just dump stuff on the table, right? Alrighty, guys, so it is Friday. It is 4 weeks and 1 day. I'm gonna be doing a 1 month update instead of a 4 week update because it just feels weird. I don't know, I just wanted it to be nice and round. So today I decided I was just gonna go on a shopping trip. I went to Walmart. I was thinking it can't hurt me too bad to walk a little bit. I woke up with some weird swelling today. I think it's because yesterday I wore a binder instead of a faja. Going back to the faja, I woke up with a giant bulge in the lady part area that kind of makes me resemble a Ken doll, if you know what I mean. Eep! That's no fun. No. Extremely uncomfortable, super ugly, not attractive. So I put my faja back on. it's just better. And I just ordered a few new ones that came. I just got this one. Thanks to Jennifer Costa for giving me the gift card. It took me forever to decide what to get. I got this one, Lieutenant Rose or Light Rose bodysuit. That looks pretty good. This is the medium compression level. So I guess the stage 2, which is what I was looking for. I also got these high waist Capri shorts. I'm gonna try those. I bought some Spanx at Target, and those work pretty good too. But the legs on them are super short, which is not good for me because almost all of my swelling is in my legs. So I'm really looking to get some compression on my legs. I also picked this one up at Walmart today, but I think it's a little too big. I don't know. It's a large. But by sizing, I probably should have got a medium, but they didn't have one. So we're gonna try this one. So I'm collecting them. I think I have 2 more that are actually coming in the mail. A couple of the other things that I got while I was at Walmart, I actually went looking for some low-rise jeans. I used to hate going to Walmart because all I could find was low-rise jeans, and they never had high-rise jeans. Now I want low-rise jeans. Do you think I could find a single pair in the entire store? No. Mid-rise, high-rise, and super high-rise. Like up to your boobs. I'm like, well, that would have been nice last year. Thank you, Walmart. Anyway, so instead I brought some more of those cute Warner's panties. I got that color. I got some of these ones. I got, this isn't a Warner's, but it's like a little hipster. What else did I get? I got a sports bra because it was cute and super cheap. Probably won't fit me, but it's super cheap, so who cares? Didn't really want to try anything on because kids were there trying on school clothes, and about 50% of people were in masks, and I wasn't, and it felt super awkward. I'm vaccinated, and I don't have COVID, so I didn't want to wear my mask, but man, everybody's back to masking, which is good, but I didn't. I bought this super cute knit skirt, because I can wear knit skirts now because I won't show all the rolls. I'm so excited. I have several knit skirts I never wear because of that, and a knit dress. So I'm super looking forward to wearing this. Yep. And I also found some little, like, they aren't crop tops, but they're shorter, long sleeves shirts. What I normally would not have bought because they're too short. Now I will buy them because I want them to be short, right? I got this stripy one. I got this pink one, the same kind, and then I found this super cute one with like almost like puff sleeves, little balloon sleeves. So cute. So yeah, went on a little shopping spree. Also got some school supplies. I was there for an hour, and now I feel like I was hit by a bus. Back in bed, but I wanted to show you my haul. Oh, I got a bikini bottom because I'm wanting to buy like a tankini, and I couldn't find one that I liked at Target the other day, and this one was on clearance. Look how cute, right? Like, I'm gonna find something super cute now that I don't have to wear grandma shorts or skirts or find something to cover my thighs with. I got a bikini bottom, my first ever. I'm so excited. It basically looks like panties, but whatever. I'm gonna try it on. And I'm going to try and find a tankini top, but you know, I probably won't be going swimming until next year anyway. So, and I do have that cute swimsuit that eventually I'm going to put on, and we're going to do the before and after of that as well. If you guys didn't remember that, it was hidden in one of my food videos. I think it was the food prep leading up to the surgery. If you didn't watch the whole thing, you missed out on that. It was pretty scary. Anyway, so that's my haul for Friday, and it was nice to get out and walk. I'm hoping that walking will help somewhat with this swelling, because it's getting old. At this point, I'm almost a month in, and honestly, I'm just kind of like over the whole thing. I didn't expect to be this tired, this sore, and this miserable at this point, but I am. So I guess that's how it goes. Anyway, I'm going to put these away and get back to relaxing.
Listen.
Okay, so in that very last clip, you see me sitting in my chair at a concert, right? That was last night. And I have to say, yesterday was probably the worst day of my emotional recovery. Not my physical, but my emotional recovery so far. I woke up feeling extremely in pain again, very swollen and very frustrated. This week I've been dealing with this ridiculous rash all over my torso. And so that rash has been really having me down. Like, it's been frustrating me and scaring me and freaking me out. I asked the plastic surgeon about it last Tuesday, and he told me it was probably the lipofoam irritating it. So I stopped wearing that. I bought Spanx, tried some different compression things, and it seemed to make the swelling so much worse, and the rash got so much worse. And then on Friday, I went shopping just for an hour in Walmart. And on Saturday morning, I felt like I was dying again. So much pain in my back and a new pain in my stomach on the front. And I was just like over it, like just over it. I watched this episode of Alone that kind of like touched my heart. It was actually the final episode of season 7. So if you've watched it, man, I have watched everything. I've watched every season of Alone, every season of Survivor. I've watched everything. Anyway, I watched that and I got like all like verklempt, and I was like, oh, that guy, something rolling, so amazing, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, that just kind of like morphed into this self-pity, beat myself up thing that like had to do with my relationship with Dave. Like, he made a comment, like, I don't even know what he said, something like that he wishes that I would be like more like cuddly or physically affectionate. I don't even know. We were watching a show, it brought it up. And oh my gosh, like the tears just started flowing. And I was like, Dave, you gotta go. This is embarrassing. Like, this has nothing to do with you, I promise. Please don't think you can't tell me anything without me having a major meltdown. I am just not in a good way today. And I'm like, you just gotta let me be. Let me have my way. I cried for hours. I could not stop crying. I couldn't stop crying. And like, my kids wanted to come over because, well, I had sent all of my kids over to the park because there's a big carnival. Like, it's my favorite day of the year. It's literally my favorite day of the year. Usually I'm over there doing Old West portraits, and they didn't even do that this year. And I thought, oh, I hope it's not my fault because I had surgery. I don't think it is, but just coincidence that there was nobody taking Old West portraits. And I was just over here feeling super horrible. I sent my kids alone. I gave them tons of money. I'm like, spend money, buy things, play, have fun. Don't notice me that I'm having a day. I didn't want my kids to know. I didn't want anybody to know. I didn't want my family to know. I didn't want Dave to really know that I was in a major depression because I hate them. I hate them. I've grown up with depression, and I've really worked hard at finding ways to deal with it. But every once in a while, it'll just hit me like that, and I just can't get out. And I know logically how to get out, and yet I cannot get out. And I like tell myself to do what I need to do, and I can't do it. It's just super frustrating. So I knew that I would be super disappointed in myself if I didn't make myself get up, shower, and go to the concert. The concert's my favorite part of our big town days. They had some great bands playing. I knew the music was going to make me feel better. I knew that being with my family was going to make me feel better. My married kids were going to come, and like we were going to have this family moment, and I knew that I would regret it till the day I die if I didn't get off my butt and go. So I did. I forced myself, take a shower and get dressed, mosey over there even though I was in horrible pain. I cried through the first hour of the concert. I just kept telling everybody, it's fine, don't worry about me, please, I'm having a day. I was in public, still crying. It was like embarrassing, but I'm just trying to show them that like I was trying to come out of it, that I was trying to do something about it, that I was like trying to fix it. And about, halfway through the first concert, I started getting into it. I started dancing a little bit, started doing a little clapping, getting into it with my phone, doing the whole thing. And it was really, really fun. The kids had such a great time. And I'm so glad that I made myself go, because I know that if I just stayed here crying in my bed, that I'd still be crying now, and I wouldn't be getting ready to go out on a date with Dave. So that was the worst day, and I am happy to report that a lot of the issues I was dealing with this week seem to have resolved themselves overnight instead of gotten worse. Because I went to the concert, things seems to be a little bit better today. The swelling was a little bit better. The rash was almost gone. I been using cortisone cream on it and taking some antihistamines. I hadn't tried a steroid yet, but that was going to be last resort when I see the doctor on Tuesday if it didn't go away. Anyway, so that all being said, leading up to the fact that I'm going to show you my scars from today. So let's go and see that clip. Alrighty guys, it's been a little over a week since I've done a scar update for you. So this is going to be my 1 month post-surgery scar update, and I'm going to try and make it a little bit quicker than it's been in the past. We'll do our best. We'll first start with the Fleur De Lis Incision, which is the vertical incision. I decided to have a vertical incision because above my belly button, I had a lot of loose skin. So I'm going to go ahead and put a forward-facing picture up here, a before picture for you so that you can kind of see where I was. That was the day before surgery, and I was extra bloaty. I don't normally look that big on the top, but I did that day, so it makes it look a little worse than it was actually, like when I was a little bit more dehydrated, but for some reason it was extra fluffy that day. I don't know why. The doctor says he took about 8.5 pounds of skin off of my belly, my abdomen. Well, that was like the full all the way around 360, and it may have included the thighs. I honestly don't know if he added that in to the measurement. Maybe that was the extra ½ pound. I don't know. But that's like carrying a full newborn infant on my stomach. Literally like being pregnant. So having that removed is pretty amazing. So let's start with the Fleur De Lis incision and go from there. Okay, so as you can see, this is the vertical incision that goes down the middle of my stomach. It goes all the way from here, all the way down to the pubic bone. And as you can see, it is looking tiny. From here, you can almost not even see it. Up close and personal, this is what it looks like. I have been struggling with a rash. You can kind of see the remnants of it. I don't know if it's an allergic reaction to something. I used, let's see, what did I use? I've been using, for the past couple days, I've been using these creams on it and also taking Benadryl at night. And I tried a new antihistamine last night. It seemed to really be better, but I can't remember the name of it. But I've been basically taking antihistamines and it's looking a lot better. Like yesterday, it was pretty red. The day before that, it was itchy and red. It's a lot better. It had gone all the way up here. It had started down here and had just kind of grown. And when I saw my surgeon on Tuesday, he said he thought maybe it was from the lipofoam. This is the lipofoam that I had been wearing kind of in that area. And I thought maybe the faja had gotten loose and so it had been like, you know, doing its thing, rubbing maybe and causing it. But it seemed to get itchier and itchier, and it seemed to spread even after I stopped wearing it. So I think it was more allergic reaction. You can see belly button now. It has 1 and 2 little scabs. I actually think these might be sutures, and I'm hoping they will pull them out or remove these scabs at my Tuesday visit coming up this next week. But look how tiny and skinny that scar is now. It is like a pencil line. Dave thinks it's super cute how my stretch marks now look like chevrons and how they almost like line up, like the doctor tried to line them up perfectly. And that is caused because he had to make the incision like this and then pull it together. So it ended up pulling my skin diagonally. So these were my stretch marks that were this way up here that are now like that. Isn't that kind of funny? It's cute. Definitely unique. I haven't seen that a lot in a lot of people's videos, so that's great. As you can see, it is also looking a lot less red and way skinny. Like where it meets, it does still kind of fold over. This will eventually kind of flatten out over time. But yeah, you can see where it meets right here. There are a couple of 3 little scabs. I think those are also sutures that he might have to like pop out. But that's all I have left of scabbing on my whole entire incision, so it's almost ready for scar care. I'm going to ask him about that at my next visit. But as you can see, it's looking really clean all the way around. My little drain hole things, these were the worst ones. They're much less angry and red. They're much less painful. I do still have some pain in my back right here, but it seems to be a lot better this morning, so I'm hoping that it is improving. As far as swelling goes, you can see I have quite a bit. When I woke up this morning, I did not have this swelling at all. So that's how fast it can change. This right here is where my stomach is. This is where I ate. I just ate my breakfast. So you can see I have a little bulge here. And this is the actual swelling that just keeps collecting down here. I'll put a compress on it at night with my faja, and it gets it to go really flat in the morning. And by a couple hours later, boom. He didn't think it needed to be drained. That's just regular swelling that I'm dealing with. As you can see, the one in my leg has gone down significantly. And this is the thigh that had the seroma. I think it'll need to be drained one more time, but it is looking a lot nicer. As you can see, it's looking a lot nicer today. So let's actually see if I can show you the thighs, since people seem interested in that. It doesn't seem like people show that a lot. This is the worst. This was my worst thigh. This was my biggest leg. He took the most off of it, and this is where I've had this issues with the seroma. And also, I had tons of bruising down here because I had a bleed that first week right here, under the skin and out, and there was bruising all over here. To get rid of the bruising, I have been using this. I've been using that on my thighs and on my back where I had that bruise, and still since I've had the soreness back there, since I was just like a week post-op. But that's Arnicare gel. I've been using that a lot. So yeah, as you can see, compared to a week ago even, my leg is looking really less swollen. It's looking really, really good in my opinion. And the nicer leg, the one that was less scary, here you can see, maybe you can't, here we go. Yeah, here you can see it's looking really nice. These are my tendons right here. They're starting a lot less swelling. It's looking, in my opinion, it's looking pretty good, I think. So yeah, there we go. Oh, and my back. I guess I have to show my back. Okay, and as far as the back goes, you can see the scar here. It's really, really thin. Everything's looking good in my opinion. I don't know. Well, basically what this did was it shrunk the size of my booty, so I am really happy to show that I do still have some curvature to my booty, because I know a lot of people do the lower body lift and lose that. Really grateful, and I will be showing you probably later in this video how good it looks in a skirt, because I just bought this skirt that makes me look really, really good, and I'm excited about that. Gonna be going out tonight. So yeah, that is where my scars are looking today. I'm really, really happy with how things are looking. I was getting kind of scared with that rash and the extra swelling I've been struggling with for this week. But today, things are looking a lot better, which is a very good sign. Things are improving day by day. So hope you enjoyed this. Back to the video. All right, so as you can see, I am super, super happy with how things are looking. I definitely still have a lot of swelling in my legs, and my weight is still up there, but I am definitely happy with where things are headed. At this point, I'm feeling a lot better. As far as weights go, I don't know if I'm going to show all of the clips of my weights this week. I'm fairly certain I bounced around from 190 to 192 to 193, and then went down to 188, 187, 187. So like I've kind of been in that area. Today I was 187. So I'm not going to show those clips because this video is probably already too long. And I just told you what the weights are. Anyway, so now you know. But I thought it would be fun. I'm going to show you the little clip that I just did of my cute outfit that I got for our date tonight. Well, I didn't get it for our date. I actually got it for church, but I don't think it's necessarily appropriate for church. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you, and you can let me know what you think. Alrighty guys, I've got my outfit on, did my hair, just like I do when I'm a senior in high school. And got this cute outfit at Walmart. It was like $10 for this top, and I think $12 for this cute knit, this like corduroy skirt. And I thought this would be like really super cute for church to wear, but then I put it on and I looked in the mirror and I went, oh baby. Not sure if that's gonna be appropriate for the churchin'. If you know what I mean. So I'm gonna wear it on my date with Dave. I don't know if I'll be brave enough to wear it to church. Though probably people wear stuff like this. I don't know, it's just weird for me to wear it and look cute because it's knit, guys. It's knit. Look at me bending over. It's knit. I do not have a squeezer on either. None. Zero. That's outside. So yeah, my new outfit. I'm super in love. All right, what do you guys think? Do you think I could get away with wearing that to church? I think other people wear stuff like that, but I think with this, the way this fabric is, it just really is, it really defines the backside. And as you can see, oh my gosh, it has really improved the look of it and everything. It's just, I love it. I'm so happy. I could not be happier. I'm super glad because at first, I think the only regret or concern I was having was maybe doing the full 360 body lift. I was starting to wonder, did I really need to do that? Maybe I could have just gotten by with an extended tummy tuck with a Fleur De Lis and I'd still have my whole backside, but then I think I would have still had the loose skin on the backs of my thighs and I wouldn't have liked that. I mean, it's just like, it's a catch-22. You can't have it all, right? You can't have it all. And I decided what I was going to do and I'm stuck with it now. There's nothing I can do about it now. And so I'm excited that things are progressing, making things a little bit better, a little bit cuter. And yeah, I'm wearing this out tonight without any squeezer protection, which means probably come home extremely bloated and probably wish I had done that, but I can put it back on tonight and decrease that swelling overnight, which is what you wear the compression garments for. That's why you were wearing them. But I'm looking forward to the time where I don't have to wear them anymore, because literally the reason I went to surgery route, so I didn't have to wear compression garments every single day, if you know what I mean. So I'm hoping that that day is in the future at some point, but I'm gonna keep wearing them until I can get the swelling under control, which still not under control. Not even close. So yeah, that's me for you. That's typical me. But anyway, I'm so glad you guys came by to check on me on my 1 month update. I hope this was fun for you. I hope that you guys got a good idea of what things might be like for you. I'm trying to be as detailed as I possibly can for myself so I can look back, so when I do a future surgery I can kind of know what to expect, but also for you guys who may be looking into or currently recovering from some kind of tummy tuck surgery, that you might have an idea in mind of the challenges you might be facing. Now, honestly, I haven't had very many complications in my journey, so this is about as easy as it gets, and I think that I've done pretty well so far. So yeah, as soon as I get this surgery paid off, I will be able to do my upper body, which needs desperately to be done as well. So if you would like to contribute to the fund, there's lots of ways you can donate to the channel in the About section below, or buy products that I sponsor. All the links and everything is all in the About section. Also, if you are looking to lose weight, I do help people lose weight over on my Facebook group. You can join us over there. The link is also in the description. If you do not have Facebook, never fear. If you send me an email, my email's in the About section. I can send you my Getting Started guide absolutely free, which will help you get started. Alrighty guys, thanks so much for watching this video. We'll talk to you all again soon.